survivor. I'm a survivor, survivor. Who will be the ultimate survivor? Let's find out when you spend a day in our shoes. All you creators, our sanctuaries waiting. Who will win the title? Well, it could be you. Survivor, survivor. I'm a survivor.
Can I stop this now? Can I stop this now? So in case you guys don't know what that was yesterday's live when I'm almost embarrassed to talk about it. I'm super embarrassed for my guests to have to see me that way. But in case you weren't able to catch it, I did receive some gifts and goodies in the mail. And when I opened those on a live, it's sort of my habit to, if it's some kind of a clothing item, to try it on. And so yesterday I received some leg warmers, and a lot of people asked me to, when we do the fireman calendar, if Fire Chief Chris does in fact allow me to be a part of that calendar, they want me wearing leg warmers, and they want me to be dancing in front of a fire truck. And at some point they want water poured over my head. So whatever, all going back to the flash dance days. And I'll do it. If that's fine. If that's what it takes, I'll do it. To get on that calendar, I'll do anything. Pretty much. Not anything, but pretty much anything. But Ben was here. And so I says, Ben, you put on these leg warmers and do your dance. I'll do my dance. And together we'll have all kinds of fun. And so then we did that, and it was fun. And so I made that my intro today. Boy, do we have an exciting show today. I call it a show. I'm old school, and I call it a show. I don't call it a live. I call it a show. And now my phone's ringing. That always happens, and I can't stand that. We actually have a couple of special guests, and I'm going to bring them on right now. I'm not going to have them waiting around. I'm just going to bring them on. And guys, I'm so excited to welcome both Sister Kim and my mama. Hey, Mom. Hey, Kimbo.
Hi. Hey, guys.
So it looks good. I can see you both. You have your phone up and down, don't you?
Yes. You want it the other way?
Well, I think it's too late now, but can you try and see what happens if it'll convert automatically? It may not. It may.
Here we go.
No, it ain't going to convert automatically. So, Kim, you've been making videos for a long time. You should already know that videos are sideways.
I didn't know. We thought it was live.
It is live, but it's still a video. So everyone who's watching us, for the most part, are on a device, and most devices are set up horizontally, not vertically, except for a phone.
So we're going to see black on both sides of us.
So I don't know what you guys see on your end, but on my end, I see me nice and big, and you guys are tiny.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks like a short.
Like a little short. Now, I have one quick question. Do y'all want to log out and log back in, turn sideways? So you can be, huh?
That's up to you. Do you want me to do that?
I think it'd be better for the viewers to be able to see you guys, because right now you're just tiny.
Okay, so
is that okay?
So what do I do?
I'm just going to kick you out, and then the invite's the same. Just come back in
with that same link I used.
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, I may have to send it to you again. Okay. You know what I can do, Kim? This is what I can do. This would be easier for you. So this will be a whole lot easier. Okay. I'm going to kick you out. Yes. And then I'm going to put the link in the comments. Okay.
And you want me to click it?
So what you'll be doing is you'll be watching my comments. And when you see that link come up, you click it.
Okay.
Okay. And that will bring y'all right in. How about that?
Okay.
Now, the downfall is, and I'm going to tell everybody this now, guys, this invite is for my mom and Sister Kim only. Because there'll be 50 people try to join, and it only allows me 10 at a time. So I'm going to have to be booting people like crazy. So don't be one of those people. Don't make me have to boot you out. The invite is for Kim and Mom only. Okay, Kimbo?
Okay.
So I'm gonna kick you guys off, and
then turn it sideways and come back in.
So you're gonna turn it sideways and just go to my normal live. Just turn on any of the channels. I'm a Survivor or Longhorn Lester's. You'll see the live, and then you'll start seeing the comments, and then you'll see the link.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. No. It's your first time doing this. That's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick you from the studio. Bye, ladies. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is give them a second to get back in. Guys, we're going to talk about something that you're going to love today. I know for a fact this might be the best live that we have done in a long time. And I hate to say it that way because we've had some really neat people on our live, especially the past couple of weeks. We've had Alex, the guy that came by and helped us fill our pond. We had that fire chief fella, forgot his name, Chris. We had that guy last week. We've had some really neat people. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and post that link. Now, this is going to be for Sister Kim and my mom only. So no one else click this link, please. This is not for an open invite. This is Command V. This is for Sister Kim and my mama. All right, so that link is only for Sister Kim and my mama, who are going to join me today as we talk about something big happened. And so we're going to wait for these ladies to join. Y'all give them a second or so. Knowing them, they probably ran off to reapply their makeup or put on whatever girls do that always make them late. As a matter of fact, they were 2 minutes late even joining me in the green room, which scared me. I was worried they weren't going to be able to make it. And then they come in with their phone turned the wrong direction. But while we're waiting for Sister Kim, I want to show y'all something really cute that happened. There was a little fella who sent me a hat. I'm wearing his hat right now. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wait, I think Kim's here now.
Hello. Hey, I'm back. Is it right now?
Kim, it's blurry, very blurry.
Blurry?
Kim, you're very blurry. Where's Mama? Where's my mama? I see her behind you.
I think she went to the bathroom.
I see her behind you. Move out of the way. I want to see Mama. Would y'all mind giving me, I asked for 5 minutes apiece, please.
We logged on and seen a link. We didn't know.
I already said no one clicked the link.
Oh, we weren't here for that part.
Anyway, we're talking about y'all, so y'all can't watch. You can't watch.
Shoot.
I like to talk about people behind their back, not in their face.
Jeez.
Anyway, I'm still waiting for Kim. Oh my God, oh no, look, Jake, look.
Oh no!
You're still sideways. What are you doing? Jake, I gotta let you go, okay? I love you.
All right, then.
I'll see you this afternoon.
can't
I'll go
see.
there later. Bye. Kim, what did y'all do? You're still up and down.
I turned my phone sideways. I don't know what to do. Just anxiety.
Okay, everything's good. We're not going to worry about it.
What's happening?
It's okay. Do not mess with your phone. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Turn yours off.
Kim, do you have your laptop or your phone? Are you on a laptop or a phone?
No. We're on the phone.
I'm on my phone and I pushed it to click it so I could turn you sideways.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do me one favor. I can see that much of the wall and I only see that much of your face. So can you turn the phone down? Yeah, you go. That's a whole lot better. Now, can y'all sit any closer, especially you, Mom? No one's looking at you, except for that perverse fire chief of ours. If that perverse fire chief is watching, he might.
Okay.
Y'all look lovely, but I want to be able to see you both. I want to be able to see you both.
I don't know what to do. What?
Listen, I talked you both up. It was a horrible idea to have you both on here at the same time. That was
Okay, just
right there.
let's just go into it. We look good in black, so I'm
You
not
both
in
look
black.
lovely.
But we have black
Okay.
around us. Okay.
So what I've been doing the last couple of months or so are bringing on special guests that have been a big part of our videos through the course of the week. And I can't say there's been a funner video than our boat races from this past Labor Day. And however, in all of that fun, there were a couple of moments that I captured or were captured from other people's phones that I want to talk to you both about. So, Mom, we're going to start We're going to start with you.
They're starting with me. There
Okay.
you are.
Mom,
Oh
now,
my gosh.
Okay,
Yes.
can y'all see the image that I just put onto my screen?
Yes.
I see Mom.
Okay, so well, you can see some of Mom. Let me just play a bit of this.
Come on out, G. Get out of there. There you go.
What?
Mom,
What I was doing there was practicing for the next race. Like,
practicing for the
yeah,
next
because I
race.
didn't know how to paddle. And I thought I just practiced while I was sitting still. I would know how to do it in the next race.
Did you not realize that you're sinking? Did you not realize
That's
that
what
you're
I was doing. We've lost his sound.
Oh, we've lost you.
Stop touching your devices, ladies. I
Oh.
can hear you fine.
We've
So
lost
stop
his
wiggling,
sound.
Kim. Stop wiggling, Kim. Stop wiggling your phone.
We're horrible guests.
We've lost sound.
Then why did you touch it, Kim? Why did you touch it?
Can you hear us? Are you back?
I hear you fine.
Can you help me?
He's still going. The video's still going, but there's no sound. What's that?
Kim,
There's-
can you not hear me?
Baby, we can't hear you.
We've lost sound.
Jake, you want to come back? Friends, have you ever seen an entire program go south so darn fast? Seriously, have you ever seen a very successful program go south so darn fast? God help us. I want to say thank you that no one else tried to join. Only Jake and Lissa jumped in there when I asked them nicely not to. And I appreciate that. I don't know what to say. I don't know if Kim's going to try to rejoin. I don't know what Kim and Mom are doing. But here's the problem. Kim's hand kept touching her phone. If y'all noticed, while I was playing my video snippet and I wanted to talk to the ladies about that particular day, Kim just would not stop touching her phone. She's trying to adjust herself and try to get all of her. That's what Kim does. Sister Kim does that. She tries to always like make it feel like it's always about like her. And she completely shoved Mom out of the way. You all saw this with your own eyes. You saw it with your own eyes. Kim shoved my mama out of the way just to get herself in there all the way in. And now I've lost them both. Kim pushed the button that probably says mute. She probably pressed the mute button. And so she lost the sound. So in saying so, we may not be able to go that angle. I'll wait a couple of minutes and see if Kim and Mom do somehow come back. Let me look at my phone to see if they're trying to text me. But I will say that I've never had such a horrible beginning to a video, especially one that I built up. I built this up to be something special. And so no, there's nothing from Kim or my mom. There is something from Keeping It Dutch. He goes, hey, are you live? You know what? I'll invite him. Yes. Do you want to join? We can talk about that darn rooster of yours. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and write this off as a fail. I will write this off as a fail, but we're not quite done yet. I'm going to finish a piece of this video. And since Kim is not here to talk for herself, I'm going to talk for her. And it's her own fault for not leaving her phone alone. Let me go play.
Fire chief got to go out and rescue her. Go, G, go!
So even after my mom was sinking, you all saw Brenly run over and try to help my mom. My mom refused her help. My mom says, just give me the paddle back. My mom wanted the paddle back. And then if that wasn't, She continues to paddle. My dad says, Fire Chief, go help her. Chris runs out to help her. And so what I was going to ask my mom is to help me, and I'll ask you all the same thing, even though my mom's probably just already having lunch. I just thought this would be a really nice time to talk about determination, just determination. And I was going to ask you all to help my mom find other words that you think describe her never give up attitude. Her never give up attitude. Someone says, send Kim the link again. Oh my God. I swear, people, I love my family. I do. I love them so much. But this is getting really bothersome. Command V. All right. This is for Kim and my mom only. For Kim and my mom only. While we're waiting, could anyone else? Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Hey.
What in the...
What'd you say?
What? Is your mom there?
Hey, what's up, Les?
Is your mom there?
He's fixing the phone for me.
Trying to fix it for him.
But you can't get it sideways either.
Oh my God.
My phone will not go sideways.
Hey, bud.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, we'll take what we can get. Can you hear me at least?
Yes, the
All right,
sound is now back here.
But tell your mom to stop touching her phone.
I
Just tell your
had a
mom
phone. Listen to me. I had a phone call and I had to hit the red end button and then it took my sound away.
Yeah, so you don't touch your phone. You don't. You just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
I didn't know.
Okay. Because
And
what
Buddy can't get my phone to turn sideways either.
it's okay. It's okay. Can we get started? Can we
Yes. Get started.
We're 20 minutes in and we've done nothing so far besides seeing Jake and Lissa. We got to see Buddy with his long locks of beautiful hair, and we have not got to see you guys yet.
That was his beard. His head's in a ponytail.
But it's still beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Can we see it again? Can we see it one more time?
He specially came down here because he was watching the live and seen that we were all messed up.
So he
Okay.
came to help us.
Buddy's great. Can we see Buddy's
Here
hair?
he,
one more
here he
time?
comes.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Buddy, have you ever heard of a guy named Fabio from my generation?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, Fabio was something else. Okay, so now there's other people trying to join who we're not going to allow. Guys, this is for no one else except for my mom. I'm going to remove that link. So I'm going to have to ban this not ban. I'm going to kick you from the studio. So everyone stop joining the link. That link was from my mom and sister Kim only. Okay.
Bye-bye, baby. Thank you.
Can we get started? Kim, do not
Yes.
touch your phone.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, Mom,
That's me.
that is you.
Yes.
Now, at this point in the video, poor Brinley, who has to wear a life jacket, runs out to try to help you. You don't want her help. All you want is you lost your paddle, and you wanted your paddle back. So she did give you back your paddle.
Yeah.
Then Dad, I don't know if you heard this, but Dad begins to holler and scream for Chris, our fire chief. Chris runs out to help you, and you're like, no, just give me a push. Give me a push. I don't understand. I'm going to back up a tiny dab when you say to Mom.
Wait.
Why
don't you back up enough where we can hear you screaming, somebody help my mom! Somebody help my mom!
Well,
This
Chris
is
is there
what
to
I'm
help her.
wanting to
Chris goes out to help her. Mom doesn't want Chris's help. Instead, Mom is determined to practice for next year. Mom's just going to keep practicing for next year. Listen, Jack, Peacock, I'm not letting anyone else join my live. That was for my mom and for my sister Kim only. Okay, so Mom, real fast, now you may have missed this part, but I was asking everybody to kind of fill in the blank of what is a good vocabulary word to describe your determination and your never give up attitude. I was seeing some really neat things come up like tenacity.
Stupidity.
Huh?
Stupidity.
No, but Mom, I'm being honest now. Do not say you're just practicing for next year. What
All
were
right.
you really doing? What were you really doing still out there in that water?
Did you think you were going somewhere?
I
Yeah, did you
honestly,
think you were
in my
moving?
heart, thought I was moving. I knew my boat had sank, but I thought I could still move in it. But I didn't realize I was sitting on the bottom.
Okay, my last question, did you think you had any chance to win at this point? Did you think you might could actually win at this point?
I'm 72. I believe I can do anything I want to do. That's why I was still paddling.
All right, well, I will say that I made a little short reel and I put on some of what I thought were some of the funniest highlights of the day, and I asked folks for a poll question, and Mom, you actually won the poll of who they admired the most, and it was because of your either tenacity or your
Determination.
drive. What, Kim?
Determination.
Determination
She
was the
was
word that I used.
determined to move in that water.
All right.
The
Well, Mom,
thing is, honestly, I was having such a good time. I don't even know what was going on. I was laughing. But what I couldn't understand is why everybody kept saying, help Gigi, because I'm the one that taught all of y'all how to swim.
well, yeah, but you're buoyant. You're buoyant, so it doesn't.
I know. But I didn't need any help. And I just wanted to do it myself.
Well, you did great, and I think that a lot of people admired you for getting in the water, number one, and for not quitting, number two. Your boat went down. You went down like the captain of the Titanic. You went down right with it. And that's very admirable. All right, Mom, if you don't mind, we're going to jump over to Kim real fast.
Okay.
I'm going to finish this part over here. I said determination. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Kim. Okay. What in the world is this? Okay. At this point, Kim, you put your paddle down.
No paddle.
Did you know you were going under at this point?
I knew that I wasn't going anywhere, so I was just gonna go along with it.
There you go.
I did it so gracefully.
Yeah.
Okay. That leads me to something that's coming up. Hold on one moment. So you crashed gracefully. Fine. You went down gracefully. Your hands were out. Your boobs are up. You look graceful. Okay, fine. Fire Chief Chris runs over to grab you, and he helps you back into your boat. And I did not highlight and screen record that particular section, but in that rescue, why's your face down? Why are you not looking, Kim?
Because I'm embarrassed.
Okay, tell me, could you tell me why you're embarrassed, or do I have to tell everyone else why you're embarrassed?
Because at some point there was water in my boat, and when there's water in your boat, whichever side the water's at, that's where your boat tends to lean. And so he was right there. I had a hand on his shorts, and he had very silky shorts on. And then
Hold on a minute. Just do you hear yourself?
What?
Do you not hear what you're saying?
What am I saying?
You're describing the man's shorts as very silky.
Well, they
Why
were
would you-
they were like
She couldn't pull herself up on his shorts.
they were like swimming shorts. So they were silky.
Okay, so Chris was wearing silky swimming shorts.
Yes.
And you were holding onto his shorts. Kim, what else do you want to describe in that moment? Because if you don't say it, I'm going to.
My head was sort of in his crotch.
Okay, so not only was Fire Chief Chris wearing silky shorts that you were holding on to, but now your face was buried in his crotch. Give me one moment here, Kim.
Okay.
Hey, Fire
Oh
Chief
my
Chris.
God.
Hello.
Hi, Chris.
How are you?
Good.
Chris, could I have you now? Chris is a special guest who. Why are y'all looking down for? Why are neither one of y'all y'all can't even look him in the eye? You can't even
I
look
could
him
look him in the eye because I just told him I don't need help.
That's true.
I can swim. I didn't grab his shorts.
I was trying to keep from going under, and that's just what was there.
Chris, in all of the rescues that you've had to do as a fire chief, from the car accidents to burning homes to whatever else you've had to do, I can't imagine the rescues that you've had to do. Kittens stuck in trees. Have there ever been a woman grab onto your shorts, your silky shorts, bury her head into your
He
crotch,
says no.
bury
Negative.
her head into your crotch, and claim that's all I had to, that's all I could hold on to? And did your wife accept that as an excuse? Does your wife accept those kind of excuses? Sorry, honey, that's all she had to grab onto.
She's finding out right now.
Oh. I hope that I did not get you in trouble with Wendy. That's the last thing that I would ever want to do is get you in trouble with Wendy. But I wanted you, Chris, to talk about your the way you saw that from your perspective, because we've all seen our videos, but from you who come over there to help us out, to enjoy the show, to who ended up having to work your butt off that day. You didn't even realize it. Tell me about your perspective. Let's start with my mama and whatever happened with that. Do you remember much of that whole fiasco?
They was right. You was screaming, help my mama, help my mama. So
Mama don't need no help.
Well, my
he said
dad,
so.
so my mom did have hip replacement a while back, and my dad kept saying, it's her lead hip. It's the metal in her hip. It's making her sick. And so I don't know why
Was Daddy saying that?
Daddy was screaming that.
Oh,
It's her metal hip. It's her metal hip making her sink. Like a lead weight. Like a lead weight. She's going down like a lead weight is his exact words. It's her metal in her hip. And so, Chris, when you went out to help my mama and she wouldn't take your help, what were you thinking then? Like, because I have the video of you throwing your hands up in what?
You don't argue with women.
No,
Nope.
you don't. Okay.
So neither one of them.
You're like, okay, you want to drown, and you just drown because you saw her, Chris. She's up to here in the water.
She was still breathing.
Okay, all right. So mom was still breathing. She's fine. You throw your hands up. Then we had to go to Sister Kim. I'm going to go back to my video. Hold on. Now you already. Oh my God! This might be the actual scene where her head goes right into your crotch. I did not know I videoed that, but I can see her hand on.
She putting the glasses on.
I do see her hand on your silky shorts. Okay. Okay. Now, hold on a minute. Let's just keep watching for a moment. Okay. You just now threw your hands up again. You just threw your hands up again. Do you remember why?
Because her boat wasn't built good.
Oh,
It was taking on water again. It took on water again.
Okay.
it did take on water, and we tried like the devil to get that brace out of the middle. You finally got it torn out and said, just drag it.
And it was.
So I hope, Kim, you realize what I'm setting you up for here, coming up very soon.
What?
yeah, because I think
What, Mom?
maybe Chris was saying, go ahead, have your way.
I think he was. He was saying, "Go ahead, do it. Do it. I don't say no to women. You want to go, then just go.
Then
Just
pull
go."
my shorts off.
I'm only married because I don't argue.
Yes. Now, I'm sorry to have to add this next part, but here we go.
Oh my God.
Kim has completely turned herself around facing you now, Chris. If you notice, she's not going towards the finish line. Let me pause the video. You turned her around yourself here. You turned her around and got her going. But right here, she literally is turning back to face you.
No, I'm not.
Now what? Are you going to deny that, Kim? Are you denying that?
It was the waves in the pond.
The waves in the pond?
The waves in what pond?
What waves?
Yeah, there was probably
Okay.
not paddling.
There was waves.
All right. So now, here's what I think was happening, Kim. And that's why I don't know, you may need your glasses again. I'm asking everyone to give their opinions of this pose of yours. As you slow-mo fall back into the water. I had to pause the video here. You have Chris, are you giggling? You're giggling like a little schoolgirl. Now stop. Listen to you're giggling like a schoolgirl. Now shut up. Kim, can you not see that in your little phone?
I see it.
Okay, were you purposely trying to look sexy right there?
That's not looking sexy.
Then why were you smiling like that?
I was just letting go.
You're doing the angel. You're like a snow angel. You're doing this over here in the water and right in front of Chris.
No, it was just like, okay, I can't do nothing. I'm just going to go back and enjoy the ride.
Yeah. All right. So my question to the audience right now, and I'll let you guys know, we are just over 6,000 watching. So Kim, no lies. People are going to call you out on this over here. Is this pose hot or not?
It's not.
Chris himself says not, or not. Chris, you have to say not, Chris. You got to say not. Your wife.
Not.
Chris says it is. Well,
I don't listen.
I don't know if y'all can see comments on your end, but Kim, the comments are flying in like crazy, and they're saying hot in all caps.
No, they're not. They're not saying hot. That's a lie.
Okay, I'm just going to click on any of them. Oh, hot mess. Hot mess.
There you go. Hot mess.
Okay, there's others, Kim. They're all over the darn place. There are. Kim, can you see some of these comments?
No, I can't see comments.
It doesn't show you when I highlight them?
No. Well, yeah, but it's small.
No. Leave the glasses off. Where did they go?
They touched the phone.
They touched the darn phone. What?
They're back.
We're back.
Okay, Kim, stop touching the phone. Stop touching your phone.
Touch it.
All right, we're almost done. Let's keep going.
Fire, Kim. Fire.
All right, Chris, get ready. Okay, Chris, at this point, you picked up her darn boat and you said you're done. You said you're done. You're literally saying you're done. Yes or no?
No, she's done.
She's done.
With that boat.
My thing is, Chris, I want to know, and I'm looking at your face right here. I don't know if it's big enough for you to see from your device. What were you thinking right here, Chris? What were you thinking at that moment? You've already done and dealt with my mom, who's probably still over there at this point, rowing her boat up to wherever she's going. There's another kid who probably does need rescue behind you. There's a real rescue going on right behind you.
Who is it?
Caden. And he's looking for rescue. His
I didn't know Caden's boat went down.
And Chris is having to help you do your sexy poses for your own calendar shoot. Chris, what were you thinking? Do you remember what was going on in your mind at this point?
I have no idea at that point.
He's probably thinking something like she needs to get her butt out of the water and be done with it.
Well,
he's done with the boat.
The boat is bent in half. It is like it's become a taco shell at this point. A crunchy taco is what that boat has become, or more like a flour tortilla, maybe. All right, watch, Kim. There's a couple of more things I got to show you. Okay. Kim, I love you. You're my older sister, okay? You know I love you. But did you not see how ridiculous you look with that rope around your neck? You're still holding on to the paddle. I don't know why.
Well, you have taken this out of context because that should have been somewhere else, like over there when Chris was helping me.
That's the same video. This is when Chris was helping you.
I think this is actually at the very end, and he's pulling my boat out of the water, and I'm trying to get up.
Kim, yes, that is when it is. Chris has your boat, and you, who just now finished that sexy dive of yours, this is how you come. No matter how you
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I would think I was stuck in the mud.
So at this point, what you were doing then, you needed someone to grab onto. Silky shorts again, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I needed him to come back over there and help me.
So now, Kim, I'm sorry to say, but at this point, a lot of the comments are screaming, not. It may have started off as hot, but
Hot. Now you're.
all of the comments have completely. Someone says Tinder profile pic. I don't know what that really means. Tinder profile pic, Kim.
Yeah, I won't use that for my Tinder profile.
All right, I got a little bit more, and I'll be done.
Dear me, Moses.
Okay. Here she does it again.
I can't see it.
I'm just showing my muscles.
Kim, I don't know what. I think that you're untangling the rope from your neck.
Probably.
Except you can't just walk out of the water gracefully. You got to do some kind of a pose where you're like Bo
No.
Derek. You're trying to do a Bo Derek and you walk it off and you're fixing your hair and you're just.
That does not look anything like Bo Derek.
Well, a lot of people are saying that is a Hooters poster right there.
Oh, God.
I don't know what that even means, but there are some that are in all caps. They're going by so fast I can't catch them all.
Yeah.
That's not the comment I was looking for, but there's some that are popping up. Hot stuff. That girl is on fire.
You know they're just joking.
Someone says, Chris, please let her be a calendar girl.
No, God, let's not go there and take up a whole
So
day.
we had, let me go and close that off. Okay, that is enough of that. Listen, that was a very fun day. Chris, we appreciate you for being a good sport and for putting up with that. I'm sorry that Sister Kim, and tell your wife I'm sorry that Sister Kim knows about your silky shorts and whatever else she had to use of you to pull herself out of the water.
Okay.
Chris, do you have any thoughts on the entire event? I want you and your firemen there at the firehouse to come out and do something similar. I think it'd be a lot of fun for you to get those families to build their own boats.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Adult-sized boats, Chris. Don't do it like my mama. You need an adult-sized boat, not a kid's boat. And bring the fire guys out and do something similar. It'll be a whole lot of fun that we would love to video and post. So think about that.
And you want to post them, then you make fun of us. See, that's how he does it. Kim.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we can have Kim as your fire rescue.
Oh, God.
Okay. And my mom, because she's buoyant, she's taught everyone how to swim. My mom,
well, she's got lead hip.
Forever.
Yeah, her and her lead hip. All right. Well, listen, I will let you go, Chris. Thank you so much for being part of the live, for dealing with all of the riffraff of getting Mom and Kim on today, and just for being who you are, Chris. You're an amazing fella. I'm glad to know you. So glad to have made your acquaintance and that we've become friends in all of this mess of Longhorn Lesters. But hope you have a fun rest of your day and come by for a drink later if you want to.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Take care, my man. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, gosh. All right. So Chris has left us now, Kim. You can officially speak the truth. Now it's only you and me. What's
and
going
her
on?
Mother.
Well, and her mother, but
and
her
the,
mom.
And the whole world.
And the thousands watching.
So did you really need to grab onto Chris's shorts and pull yourself out of the water? If you were, if you were graceful enough to fall back the first time, you had to grab on and pull.
At the time, he was beside me trying to get me settled again, and my boat was taking on water. So yes, basically, I had to grab him.
Kim, let's not forget how Levi's dad rodeoed you in. I'm going to tell that story real fast, and I'll let you guys go. Sister Kim was at the dance club, the Country Western Dance Club. And she was, I don't know if she was on the dance floor or I don't know exactly the details, but what I remember from your story is here comes this handsome cowboy and he's doing this rope maneuver. He's doing this as he's dancing towards you. He's doing this. Kim, I'm not making this up, am I? And all of a sudden, Kim, that cowboy does this. and he begins to pull himself. He slides right into your dance area, your personal space. Next thing I know, you married the darn guy. Am I making that up?
You've sort of exaggerated, but that's pretty close.
Okay, so you're used to being
Lassoed.
You'll grab onto anything that reaches out towards you, then pretty much.
Well, I can be sort of picky.
I'm sorry, Mom, that you have to put up with all of this.
That's okay.
Don't forget, you raised us. You raised us.
I know.
All right, we're going to jump over because my time is getting close to being over, but I'm going to ask you both a question, and I want your honest opinion. It's nothing about the boat races, okay? It's about life. Y'all ready?
Yes.
We're going to go from very comical and fun to very serious. And then I'm going to tell you something that I read and how much sense it makes and see if it makes sense to you guys. So don't talk about it. You can think about it, but don't try to be politically correct when you answer. Are your children or your grandchildren more fun? You can think about it if you want to, but hold on. Don't try to be PC and try to say the right answer, because I'm going to tell you what I read and how much sense it made to me. But the question goes, and this is for everyone else in the audience also. Think really hard about your children and your grandchildren, if you have grandchildren, and answer this question. Which of those were more fun to be a part of and raise, your children or your grandchildren? So
I think my grandchildren.
Okay, don't say why yet. Mom, what are you thinking? Because you have children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren.
I'm going to say my children.
Okay, so Kim said grandchildren and Mom said children. Now, I will give you both a chance to explain your responses. I'm reading in the comments, and I so wish y'all could see the comments that I do, but I would say for every 10 grandkids, someone says children. So most people are saying grandchildren over here. So Kim, since that's most people are agreeing with you that it's more fun raising their grandchildren, tell me why you said grandchildren.
I think because as I got older, I was able to relax and just be a grandma, just do the fun grandma things. Where when I was younger and my own kids were younger, life just sort of gets in the way, your everyday life, and it takes away some of that
joy.
Yeah, maybe
joys
so.
Of raising a kid.
Yeah. So when I got older and started having grandbabies, then I could prioritize. I prioritized more for the grandkids. It's sad sort of to think like that. Mom may have mom's probably is different. I could see how mom's would be different because.
Can we let Mom talk for herself?
Yes. Yes. But
Mom,
I think I know why she said that. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Mama.
I just said my children because when I was growing up, I didn't have a dream of being anything but getting married and having children.
Okay.
And so when I got my children, they were such a blessing to me that I just felt like God had fulfilled that dream that I have.
Okay.
Now, I agree with Kim that once you get your grandchildren, you don't have to worry about money to buy school clothes and money to do this and taking them here and taking them there. You can just do whatever you want to with them. But the joy of seeing my children enjoy a movie, or remember when sometimes we didn't have enough money, y'all would have to split a hamburger and a Coke.
Yeah.
And just listen to y'all argue over Lester took the biggest sip of the Coke. And
oh gosh, I remember those days. I was sipping. Yeah, I took too big of gulp.
I just love that because it was what my dream was to be a mother.
So I'm actually not surprised with your answers, and believe it or not, that it is a very much of a generational thing. A lot of folks who's around your age, Mom, would also say it was their children, raising their children. Kim, people around our age say their biggest joy is raising their grandchildren. And so when they start looking deeper into it, it's because a whole lot of the people saying their grandchildren is because when they had their children, they were sometimes working 2 jobs, they're trying to make ends meet. They didn't really have the time to the joyous events of being a parent because they're so consumed with trying to make ends meet. And they're all
and I think that's why I was going to say that, because Mom, for the most part, when we were kids, Mom didn't work.
Right. Mom was
so we were her life.
Yeah,
exactly.
And when my kids came along,
you
and
worked
in between husbands, I was the only breadwinner and had to take the kids and get the kids and buy this and buy that.
Helped.
Yeah, I know, but it's different when you're in your own home by yourself every day doing it all. So now that I'm older and I'm able to just relax more and just love the kids no matter what they're doing.
Right. I completely understand. Well, that was a really powerful thing that I read this morning. Someone sent me that in the email, and I was reading it, and I thought, you know what? If I'm going to have you both on, I'm going to ask y'all both that question and see if it goes along with the generational lines like it does. And sure enough, y'all are both exactly what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah.
Listen, today was a lot of fun, and thank y'all. I'm glad you finally got in. I don't know why it wouldn't let you be, because Chris was sideways on his phone.
Yeah, and Buddy came. He said he seen us having trouble in the live, so he come down. He couldn't make my phone go sideways either.
Oh, I don't understand that, because you can see how big I am compared to how big you guys are.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, next time, neither one of y'all have a laptop?
Yes.
Well,
but like I said, mine doesn't have microphone and speaker on it.
A laptop has a microphone and a speaker built into it, Kim.
Not all of them don't.
I just have an iPad.
All right. Well, y'all need a laptop, and we're gonna make that happen for y'all. When's Christmas? Coming up pretty soon. All right, you're both getting laptops for Christmas. I'm gonna tell you right now, with a built-in microphone and a speaker, so you'll and a camera, so you'll be set up.
Okay.
All right. We love you, and we had a lot of fun with the boat races. And thank y'all for being such great sports. And thank y'all for joining the live, even though it took you 20 minutes to get into it.
Sorry.
All right, bye, ladies.
Bye. Love you, friends.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Okay, that was fun. Let me go ahead and let them out of there. Okay. Whew. How about that for a lunch with Longhorn Lester? We had a lot of fun at our boat races, and I'm really glad that we were able to capture. You know, if there had only been one camera set up, if there had only been one person videoing, you would have never had so many different angles of footage. But because I was able to take stuff from Stephanie and Buddy, stuff from my dad, stuff from, Brienne and different creators, I was able to find different angles and different perspectives. And Kim was crushing on Chris, and it was not in a bad way, in kind of a fun way. And she was so embarrassed of how she had to pull herself up out of that water, to get back into her boat. And so that's why I thought I'd have Chris on to even embarrass her more, because that's what brothers do. They embarrass their little sisters. Let me hide that comment. And their big sisters. All right. Well, the last thing that I want to talk about, and thank y'all for being so kind in the comments. Everyone's being so darn kind today. I want to end the live with another piece of an act of kindness, but I'm laughing about something. Watch. If you remember, a couple of days ago, I was opening some gifts, and I got this amazing hat from this kid. And like I said, I don't know how old this kid is. Fishing with Aiden. He's a fisherman. He's a young kid. I would say probably 14 or 15, but man, he could be 16. You just don't know with kids these days. He may be older. And I've never met the kid. I don't even know what state he lives in. But I know for the longest time he would follow the channel. And I think that he still does, because he made this little video on his most recent video.
Back, and I know I have a lot of new people in here. I just want to say thank all of y'all for this, especially Lester for pretty much making it possible. I mean, on his live, he opened my package, which I did not think he was going to do. I thought he was just going to open it on his own time, get the hat out, maybe show it in a video or something. But I am grateful that he did, because it got all of y'all over here to my channel, which I really do appreciate that, Lester, for the shout out of my channel. And I know fishing is not all of y'all's things, because I read all the comments. I'm trying to reply to all of them, but there's a lot. I think there was 200 and something last time I checked. And so I do want to say y'all are amazing. And you got me up to 511 more, so I got like 669, I think. So I do want to thank all of y'all for that, and I hope you do enjoy this video.
right there. And first of all, let's just guess. Now, I have no idea. How old do you guys think this little fellow must be? How old do you think this kid must be? And when I say kid, guys, I refer to my own nieces and nephews as kids. You already know that. I refer to my son as a kid, and he's 23. And so I don't mean that in a derogatory or kind of a putting down kind of a way. But so what I'm seeing over here on the side are a whole lot of 16s, 17s. There's a couple of 15s. Okay, so Aiden, this young man, then we'll just call him a young man, is around that age. And then I'm going to ask you another question, and I'm going to see how many of y'all feel the same way that I do. Okay, not from his looks, but from the way he thinks. From the way he thinks, who does he remind you of as far as video creators here on Morrow Hill? The way that he thinks, and you can hear that in his thinking. What video creator does he remind you of here on Morrow Hill? I'll play this
video or something. But I am grateful that he did, because it got all of y'all over here to my channel, which I really do appreciate that, Lester, for the shout out of my channel. And I know fishing is not all of y'all's things, because I read all the comments. I'm trying to reply to all of them, but there's a lot. I think there was 200 and something last time I checked. And so I do want to say y'all are amazing. And you got me up to 511 more, so I got like 600 and...
It's at that point right there that I'm focusing on. And I'm reading the comments for everyone who's saying LE. For everyone who's saying LE, and there's a ton. Now, there's a few saying Ben, a few saying Jake, a few saying me. For those who are saying LE, I am with you 100%. And as a matter of fact, before I built this, or for you guys, I sent this to LE, and I'm like, why does this kid remind me of you so much? And LE knew exactly why. Why does he remind you of LE? That's the last thing I'm going to ask you, I promise. Why does that little fella, that 16-year-old, 17-year-old young man, remind you so much of LE? And I'm going to see if you feel the same way that I feel. Oh God, they're popping up so fast. Please slow down a little bit. Oh my gosh, I can't stop. Okay, guys, okay. I can't catch a comment. I just can't catch the comments. They're going so darn fast. Oh my gosh, I can't catch one. There's so many. I'll just grab this one over here. He's a deep thinker. So Pat says he's a deep thinker. There's someone else. He's a very humble talker. He's a slow talker. He thinks. Oh, here's another one. The numbers thing. If you guys have never noticed this about my son, Ellie, I don't know exactly if it's what they call right-brained or left-brained. I don't know. But I do think that me and my son, and this is Lex as well, are different brains as far as whatever side is which. I'm more of the language and that side brained, and LE is more of the mathematical and the formula side of the brain. And so when I was watching Aiden, Fishing with Aiden, explain how grateful he is, it wasn't his gratitude that made me think of LE. It wasn't his soft spoken, his calm and relaxed demeanor. It was the fact that he had to start, his mind made him start thinking numbers. And so this little fella says he had 211 people on his page. Now he has 599. And that means that now he has, and so what seemed like it took kind of away from the video was not at all what he was trying to do, but his mind had to process numbers. And I just love the fact that he has it was just really sweet of him to acknowledge you all for taking the time to go find him, for saying hello to him. He said he read every comment, which is
69, I think. So I do want to thank all of y'all for that, and I hope you do enjoy this video.
So he's just a really unique little fella, and it was such a blessing to run across him. And like I said before, I will promote any channel. If they're a small channel and trying to get going, Jamie and I, she's here now, we really are living a dream, a blessing. Babe, someone's saying that ice machine's making a lot of noise. Could you unplug it for me, please? I should have done that a long time ago. It was making that same noise earlier, but I was involved with my interview with Kim and Chris. I didn't get up to turn it off. I know. And there was a lot of chaos with Kim. Did you hear all that? I did. But no, that little fella reminds me so much of LE. And so I was just thinking to myself how blessed we are, Jamie and myself. And I'll just go ahead and speak for everyone, even though I probably shouldn't. All of us who are able to make a living off of something that we enjoy doing, which is sharing the love of animals with you all, sharing our lives, sharing our stories, sharing the days of our lives, you know. And I forgot how many exactly, because it keeps growing and growing. But no, the fact that I'm able to quit teaching and spend my days working on videos, working around animals, creating content that I can share with you, the fact that my dad is able to have somebody in his later years who he can go to and talk with, my mom, who has 9,000 followers now on her Facebook channel. What's Gigi? A chat with Gigi, babe? Yeah. Chat or chatting? Chat with Gigi has 9,000 folks that are following her now on her Facebook channel. Lex has almost 10,000 that follow him on his little YouTube. And what we're doing is just sharing our lives. And it's a huge blessing. It's like we're able to take our story and put our story out there. And how shocking to know that people would want to hear and follow along our story. And there's just something very empowering in that, and very humbling, the fact that who would have known. And so this young kid, Aiden, who likes to fish, if you've watched the video, he loves fishing. He knows so much about the sport of fishing, and how grateful he was to have met 500 of you, 511 to be exact, after the little hat that he sent me and us making that video. So if you guys want to go by and tell him thank you or hello, his channel is called Fishing with Aiden. And that's
back. And I know I have
right there. I think there's a couple of channels called Fishing with Aiden. So you have to make sure you find the right channel. And someone says he has 820 now, 820 on his channel now, which is just beautiful. He's going to be overjoyed. So yes. So that's beautiful. Let me go ahead and hide this over here now. No, we're just so darn blessed. Anyway, happy Friday to you all. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I don't know what's going on in all of your lives, but I'm telling you, in our life, we have I'll just say this, we have a new rescue, maybe the word plural, coming in this weekend. And we'll wait to save that for a video. But I will say that I believe you're going to fall in love. And I can't wait to tell that story. And we'll talk more about that when it happens. Obviously, we'll grab plenty of video. So we're excited about that. Y'all keep us in your prayers for getting rain. We're still dealing with the drought. We have to start wrapping up all of our pumps and hoses this weekend because they're going to come pick those up on Monday. So we're just so hopeful that our pond can hold water until we start getting rains again. We're going to probably have to hold off on the irrigation. We thought about that. We talked about that, and we did it for an entire week. And with, I will say, just minimal results, minimal. So I know you're going to say, Lester, give it time, give it time. Guys, with the price that we're having to pay for these pumps, you can't give it time. Is there a better way to say that, babe? Time is just, huh? Yeah, Jamie's so smart. She says the return on the investment. So the return on the investment of those pumps to fill the pond has been great. It has been wonderful. Give the animals an additional source, to cool themselves off and to hydrate, along with our fresh water troughs. But as far as the irrigating goes, the return on the investment is not. It's not business. Doesn't make any business sense. And we don't want to talk money, and we're not asking for money. We're not going to ask you for money. We'll never. And Jamie says, don't forget about the investment in time. And can I also say energy? Because that has been exhausting. But we did it for an entire week. And I wish that I had better results to show you. But what it boils down to is it would take a whole lot more water than what we're able to sprinkle on it. To be able to get anything to grow with the heat and just the lack of precipitation that we're going through right now. So we're fine. Our animals are okay. And we're going to have to start wrapping up all that pump, and they'll come get that on Monday. So we have a busy weekend ahead of us. But we can't wait to see you guys soon. And thank you for watching the videos, and we will catch you on the next one. Thank you all for watching.